Whoa, that's a hunka hunka. Joking. Let me get my hunka scope out. Whoa. Joking. Sorry, y'all. Albert with Rescued Roots. You can probably tell I feel really good. I am happy. I say that kind of with caution just because happiness is a fleeting emotion, and that's okay. Emotions do come and go. Um, and I think that's what I want to talk about in this video is it's okay if you're not happy at every single moment. Whatever you do feel though, acknowledge it, try to understand it, process it, and then when your body, your mind, your spirit is ready to move on, release it. Because emotions are a very important part of us, but they're not everything we are. Just for emotional intelligence, just try to acknowledge your emotions. So today's video, we're gonna talk about peace lilies. I think these are called, sometimes they're called peace lilies. For some reason I always call them water lilies. So these are the scientific name I cannot even think about how to say it. It starts with an S. It's like Staphylium. It's the really big green leaves, and they have the little white kind of flower. It is the lily, and then it has like a hard spiky thing. Whenever I think of these, I think of like frogs for some reason. Oh my god, I have a new leaf! Yay! So this guy has been, or this girl, or this non-binary individual. Hey, you like that? What are you? You're non-binary? Hey, you're just like me. This specific plant has been, so first off, this plant needs water all the time. I am not very good at keeping things wet. Ferns, water lilies, or peace lilies. Trying to think what else. Tropicals. I'm not very good with that. I am really good at succulents and cacti and orchids. My orchids be struggling though. So this guy's been living. What I did is I put him in some kind of wet soil. I didn't put as much additives to make sure it was drained. And I did add some sphagnum moss. I don't know if you can see it. That helps keep the retention. I water about once a week. But I noticed that this plant hasn't been really going outside. And I noticed in the past couple months I haven't seen any flowers. So I don't think it's very happy. So I placed it outside for about 3 days and I forgot about it. I watered it a little bit more than usual. And then I put it in my car and I brought it home. And guess what? I forgot it, of course. Left it in the car for a couple hours and it got wilted. So, and honestly, not all of it's wilted. Some of it is. So what I'm going to do is we're going to talk about this. So when a plant is wilted, dying, what you do is you just remove the part you need to. So, clean scissors. I didn't just use these on my orchid that I just did a video on. These are clean, I promise. Alcohol. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. These are not clean. If I was proactive and a good gardener who learned from their mistakes, I would clean these with alcohol. But I'm not. I'm a lazy person. So, I'm just gonna cut them, and honestly, I just learned what's best for you. Cut at an angle just because aesthetically it's pleasing. You don't have to cut off the whole thing if you don't want to. You just cut off what's dead, what's not going to be able to revive. So the reason I'm removing the wilted parts are because plants are made of plant cells. Plant cells, I don't know if any of my viewers remember biology. Plant cells do have cell walls that are rigid, so whenever they lose their moisture, the cells kind of shrink up. When they gain moisture, they can swell up. But the wilted means that they've been too dehydrated, so they're not going to be able to recover. Maybe, who knows. maybe I'm just talking crazy stuff. So what I'm gonna do now is just remove all the wilted to help it. It also just kind of helps, you know, like whenever you're not feeling your best, you kind of like just cut back a little bit, and you improve whenever you just kind of take it slower. Oh no, I cut off the healthy one. Okay. It looks a little one-sided. Okay, so I am done with this one. Look, there's a new leaf coming out. I don't know if you can see it in there. It's gonna unfurl pretty soon. That's a very big gardening word. Unfurl just means to uncurl. Okay, I see. Like, I'm just gonna take off some of the leaves. Bam. Bam. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna keep this guy. So what I'm gonna do is basically probably rotate it out, leave it out in the overnight. I'll take it out like when I work 12 to 10. So when I leave, I'll probably just put it out, and then when I come in at 12, I'll bring it back in, so that way it gets that early morning sun, hopefully, and put it in a place that's shady. Since it gets a lot more sun, I'll be giving it a lot more water. I was watching something that said the plant's biggest resources that determines their growth is water. So I don't want to say the more water you give, the more a plant will grow, but when the plant needs water, if you give it more water, if you give it water when it needs it, it may be able to grow a lot more, if that makes sense. I hope that does. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I do want to show y'all something. Please don't make fun of my tight shirt that I'm wearing. Oh, and I'm wearing my swim trunks too. Okay, this is my Monstera Deliciosa that was given to me by a coworker. She no longer works with me. I will call her D. I'm not gonna ruin her name. This guy honestly was doing so bad about 2 months ago. I actually had to cut it back. Everything was rotting, and I'm just like, look at the new growth. This is probably the happiest I've ever seen it. So I'm really happy about it. And this is my moss bowl. It's not wet. I probably should be. But that's just something I wanted to share with y'all. Oh, I do have other things. Let me grab them. Hopefully my tummy doesn't come out. So, maybe about a month ago or 2 months ago, a bunch of my, this is Monstera Addisoni, and this is, I think it's like lemon and lime, or maybe some type of philodendron, but they're growing now, so I'm really happy about that. I actually even got a pot with some of them. Look at all these roots though. I don't know if you can see that in the picture. They're so ready, and I'm like so proud, because literally these guys were like dying back, and I just took some clippings and I put them in the water and been changing the water, and they're surviving really nicely. I'm gonna pot them pretty soon, and I'm just gonna be happy. So that's gonna tell you, like, it's okay if a plant dies back, as long as you have some green. Hey, keep it alive. I do want to also show you another thing. This is my wellfin. It's a big old, whenever I first started thinking about it, it was known as a Sansevieria, but now it's part of the Dracona family. Dracona is like bamboo, or the plants that kind of grow like bamboo. So this baby girl has 2 babies. I bought this for $50. I kind of splurged a little bit. I'm so mad because my aunt, she actually showed me a picture of somebody selling it for $13 on Facebook Marketplace. So I'm like, no, maybe I can return it. No, but it's okay. I have 3 of them. So 13 times 3, $39. I paid 15. Kind of an okay deal. Well, no, actually, I paid like 46. But also, I support a small business, even though it's in Bishop Arts, little bougie place. Oh, let me show you this. This is one of my cuttings that I did put in soil. So that's that. And I'll probably make one more video tonight. It's really fun. Tune in. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by.